Hally down at the Warren District Projects. Just want to go over the whole process, those that are interested. So this is the ore pile here. You can see a lot of fines, some bigger stuff in there though, ice and snow. But that's oversized. So that's a grizzly. The grizzly is what sorts the ore, drops on the conveyor, rides up to the conveyor, and drops into that orange crusher. Then from the orange crusher, it drops into the yellow and green ball mill. Then it goes from there, it goes into the building. So what we've got going here is, you've noticed, probably if you've seen the other videos, is the change, the difference in the crusher. So the other crusher wasn't working efficiently. Dropping oversized, just wasn't doing what we wanted it to do. The new crusher is the one that we had to load in. Now our bigger crusher that we'll use for this stuff here, the oversized, is sitting back. Back over there. Bring that over if we need to. Right now, we're just doing some test stuff, working through everything. Yellow with all the hoses, that's the heater, big generator back there. It's kind of noisy back here. Then we come in here, and then so on. This is where it comes through. So it comes in along here, and this is the gold shaker table. So you got your slurry that comes down through here, sorts it out. So what you can see there is a lot of this you can see coming off top. This is the clay, essentially washes it out. I'll go kind of slow here so you can see as it changes color. So we've got fines here, most of this is tails, and it drops down into the tails bin, runs out. Then we're always checking the tails, making sure we're not getting any gold out. We just sent some more stuff off. And then you got your number 3 con. It's a concentrate, so that ends up in there. Your number 2's here, and your number 1. Number 1 and number 2 hold most of your gold. Number 3 holds some gold in it. What we do is we rerun that on this table just to help to eliminate the volume of cons and the non-gold bearing. But that's the process. And I'll kind of see that this is what we want to see, those nice tails of material running across. That's the whole process. But one thing I want to remind people is this isn't a production mill. This is a test facility. Granted, we get doré material and we get the different things out of it. But the nugget effect that we see in the veins here causes some real challenges, not only in processing, but some of the other things we see create challenges in separating the doré. It's all figuring this stuff out. And the one thing is, it's not easy, and if it was easy, everybody would do it. But it's going well. And the guys, Western Frontier, we just keep moving things forward. Mike Irish has been a big help on figuring out the doré material. This stuff goes to the smelter. So we've got small smelter furnaces that we process, smelter these cons. We use a flux. So flux is, you got oxidizers and stuff like soda ash and borax and different things like that that help separate this all out. So that's just a rundown of how this works. So in a bigger scale, you would take a facility like this in a much larger building And then you start looking at the 100, 120, 130 tons a day type facility. But in order to do that, you got to get all this figured out. So there's no wasted motion, so everything's efficient. This is a slow process, but this is what makes the big process run efficient and really moves things along. So that's what we have going on. Dan Hally signing off from the Warren District Project.